A second contributor to volatility is conflict in a globalized world. Consequences spread far beyond the immediate geography. The ripple impact of what is taking place right now in the Middle East is still not entirely clear. A second contributor to volatility is conflict in a globalized world, where consequences spread far beyond the immediate geography. We have already experienced this in respect of Ukraine. The ripple impact of what is taking place right now in the Middle East is still not entirely clear. Now, these particular cases may be headline news, but in different regions there are smaller happenings whose impact is not inconsequential. In the domain of violence, there is also the less formal version, if you would, that is very pervasive. I speak here of terrorism, which has long been honed and practiced as a tool of statecraft. The basic takeaway for all of us is that given the seamlessness of our existence, any expectation that conflicts and terrorism can be contained in their impact is no longer tenable. A big part of this is clearly economic, but do not underestimate the danger of metastasis when it comes to radicalism and extremism. No danger is too distant anymore. Now, speaking of dangers, it is necessary to also look at the directly disruptive impact of climate events on the international economy. We have long debated that climate challenges as a trend undermine the well-being of our planet. However, as weather patterns shift, and often catastrophically so, they can affect the nodes of production as well as the supply chains that emanate from them. Given the increasing frequency of such weather happenings, this is now a risk that we need to build into our calculations. The working of the global economy has itself added to the concerning side of the ledger. The last few years have witnessed rising debt, often resulting from a combination of imprudent choices, unwise borrowings, and opaque projects. Market volatility has been difficult for smaller economies with a narrow trade basket to handle. Those highly exposed to tourism or remittances have experienced the consequences of slowdowns very strongly. International financial institutions have not been able to respond adequately, whether due to paucity of resources or lack of priority.
नमस्कार, मैं हूं मानक गुप्ता। अगर आपको हमारा ये वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो इसे लाइक और शेयर जरूर करें और हां, हमें सब्सक्राइब और फॉलो करना ना भूलें ताकि आप देश और दुनिया की कोई खबर मिस ना करें। तो जुड़े रहिए हमारे साथ और देखते रहिए न्यूज़ 24।